How can you categorize Ipob as terrorists and give amnesty to Bokoharam members? It is no longer news how the government granted amnesty to Bokoharam members and Senate proposing a ministry to oversee Boko Haram affairs. These are legislatures we voted in to protect our interests, but rather become treasury looters and intellectually barren than the only bill that seems right to sponsor is a bill to create ministry for terrorist group. These were people who promised heavens and earth when asking for your vote. But after voting them, the only bill that seems right for them is to sponsor the bill that will legalize terrorism and make government fund it. Sponsoring a bill to create ministry of Boko Haram is the most foolish thing anybody can think of because this is actually not making sense. This might give birth to another aggressive group which will endanger the lives of innocent citizens. In some of the reactions from the release of the repentant Boko Haram and the creation of the ministry for Boko Haram, the President General Waneze Ndigbo Chief Nia Nwodu is a creation to the release of repentant Boko Haram members. How can the president continue to confirm that he shares some ideological affinity with Boko Haram? How can you offer amnesty to capture aggressors whose remorse is induced by hopelessness rather than genuine change of mind? How can you categorize harmless Ipob as terrorists and give amnesty to unrepentant aggressors? This duplicity of standards and undiscussed biased betray is out of office and deepens our divided hearts in the country. If Boko Haram is granted amnesty, other self-determination groups are being indirectly encouraged to become armed and militant, he said. Wow, this is wonderful. So now this man is awake. But when they brought Operation Python dance because of jealousy and fear of losing their hope control and respect of which they have already lost as far as I'm concerned, I am personally happy that international communities did not categorize Ipob as a terrorist group. Any other categorization in Nigeria is out of hatred as far as I'm concerned. Now that this Igbo man has discovered his sense, they betrayed Ipob and their leader, Nnamdi Kanu. I am not from Igbo, but I followed every statement made by Prophet Nnamdi Kanu. When Nnamdi Kanu started some years back, then the federal government declares unarmed freedom fighter terrorist group, and the same federal government failed to declare armed Fulani Boko Haram as terrorist group, to the extent that the one that were arrested has been set free and they recruited into Nigerian army and went ahead. They also went ahead to rehabilitate them. Our eyes are now open widely. We haven't seen anything yet because we support the Buhari's government instead of supporting the Igbos. So viewers, with what you have heard and listened to, what would you have to say concerning this news? If you have any comments, drop the comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updates whenever I publish any new video. And don't forget to click on the thumbs up button and share this news as well. Thank you as you do. Have a wonderful day.